Many of us on this committee, we went to Charlotte, and we saw firsthand in a field hearing, they tried to, quote, reimagine criminal justice. Do you know what happened when the reimagining delivered? Repeat offenders walking the streets over and over and over again. Charlotte was quite an experience. Now, we've gone as a full committee to New York City, we've gone to Philadelphia, then this committee actually went to Charlotte. And we saw the work of the left-wing magistrates, of the left-wing judges, of the left-wing attorneys general, of the left-wing prosecutors, the results, the death, the mayhem, and the chaos. It's real. It's not funny. And you know, when we talk to the people in Charlotte, I'll never forget the father of the one young lady, and I believe, and I don't even have this in front of me, I'm digressing for a minute, but this woman was pulled out of her bed, stripped naked, had to get down on her knees, God knows what, and then the perpetrator took a shotgun, put it to her chest, and took her life. The father was there. Man, I wish each and every one of you could have seen that father. He was so upset. He was shaking. He was crying. This was a grown man. Any of us that are parents, any of us that love anybody in our lives, you can't imagine. You can't, I said at the time, I said, I wish I could say to you, I know how you feel. I don't. Nobody here, unless you've lost somebody, and we do have somebody who has, nobody knows how you feel. The guy who did it, he was the perpetrator, was charged over 40 times and released over and over and over and over. I won't do it 40 sometimes again. It's sick. And people are living with fear instead of freedom. And we remember another case, the murder of Irina Zarutska. That's why we went to Charlotte, a murder that should have never happened, a murder committed by a criminal who obviously had deep-seated problems and was released not 1 or 2 or 3 times, 14 times. 14 in America. She sat down in the train, and he came up behind her. She never met him, never saw him, didn't even look at him, and he violently stabbed her in her neck and murdered her in front of everybody on that train. She loved America. Her family actually had her. She loved America so much, her family, she was Ukrainian, had her buried in America because she had such hopes and such desires and such ambitions. The city of Memphis continues to lead the nation in violent crime, and not in spite of policy decisions, but because of them. The district attorney in Shelby County, backed by George Soros, fact, you may not like it, but it's true, turned cash bail into a last resort. And when you make accountability a last resort, you make public danger the first result. Again and again, criminals are released. Again and again, they commit crimes. Again and again, innocent people pay the price over and over. It isn't justice, ladies and gentlemen. It's not compassion. It's the literal definition of insanity. It's cruel. It's unfair to law-abiding citizens, plain and simple. Los Angeles, another town. We can name any of them. Almost every city in America, almost. Career criminals, rapists, cop killers are given leniency through special directives that prioritize ideology over good public safety. The result is predictable. Gangs have been emboldened, communities have been terrorized, and a once great American city has been hollowed out again by lawlessness. The city of Chicago, everybody knows about Chicago, still the murder capital of America, still drowning